This is Kaufman is Live YouTube channel. I look at comic books new and old. Today I'm looking at a new comic book. This is Ultimate Spider-Man number 6. It's by Marvel Comics. Came out in June of 2024. It's written by Jonathan Hickman, and Marco Checchetto is back on art for this. There was a fill-in artist for the last 2 issues, and it's good to see him back. He's on the cover here as well. Nice cover here. Shows what we're going to get in the book, which is Spider-Man battling Kingpin. One critique I will make, though, I don't really like the way he draws the webs. They look really thin. I'm used to kind of the 90s style of like these thicker, more drawn out webs, but just a little thing. And I don't like these borders on the cover either. It kind of covers up some of the art, but that's just a small thing. It's a good drawing. I like seeing a tattered Spider-Man costume. That's always cool. This comic goes month by month too, so as it's being released, we get a new month. We're in June here. First thing I notice in this first panel, these buildings look almost photocopied and then placed onto this drawing here, while these buildings are clearly drawn. So clearly a choice. They're kind of doing it on purpose. It's almost like they're drawing attention to it for some reason. But Checchetto does a great job of drawing settings here and letting us know where we are in the book. We're at a breakfast table. He sets the scene really well here. We got Richard and May Parker. They're the kids of Peter and MJ. And Peter's got a black eye. He's got a busted lip, broken nose. Obviously, they all want to know what's going on, but May actually knows. She says, Dad got it being a super... She realizes she's spilling the beans here. So MJ, she wants to know what's going on, of course. We skip to this other scene here. It says the Fisk building last night. And we get a good shot here of the car pulling up, Fisk getting out, going into his building. Then the camera zooms up here. We get some more cool buildings here. And there's a camera on one of them. But we see Fisk looking up through his skylight at the camera. So some simple storytelling here, but I like it on that page. It's pretty cool. And of course, it's Spider-Man and the Green Goblin up here, keeping watch over Wilson Fisk. And they're talking about how they need code names, so they don't have to refer to each other by their real names while they're working. And Peter suggests that he should go by Green Goblin, because that's what the reporters and the civilians and the internet, they're all calling him anyway. And Harry says, well, they don't get to pick my code name. I pick my code name. But I kind of like the Green Goblin. And Peter's real timid here because he's never broken any laws before. But they go in. Nice splash page here, breaking through the glass. I like Checchetto's Spider-Man. Very realistic looking. He doesn't go overboard with the poses or anything like that. And Goblin busts in too. He doesn't have his glider, as you'll notice. But Fisk was waiting for him. He says that he's been watching them the past couple days while they've been watching him. He's got cameras everywhere. Then Spider-Man's spider sense goes off. This might be for the first time in Ultimate Spider-Man. And he realizes that they're being trapped here by Fisk. He throws the table at Green Goblin. So Spider-Man webs him in the face. Fisk throws down Spider-Man. We get a pumpkin bomb. But it doesn't do anything to Fisk. He says he's had some upgrades recently. And he's got this weird tattoo design all over his body, or I wonder if it's like implants, enhancements or something. But he's about to kill Green Goblin here, but Spider-Man jumps on his back, so Fisk starts pounding Spider-Man. This is a great hand here. Really nice splash page. This is some really good stuff here. So Goblin calls for the glider, and it blasts into the room, knocks Fisk back, and Spider-Man and Green Goblin retreat. And Peter says, and that is how your dad got his butt kicked. So Peter continues to explain how he's a superhero now. And he says that they've all got to keep it quiet to keep each other safe, which we'll see how that goes. And, his son says, Dad, please be careful. They're worried about him, obviously. And then we get Peter and MJ here. Obviously, Peter, he's like, so, how mad are you? And MJ says she's not actually mad. She's like 30% scared, 40% impressed. And I really love the way he draws MJ. She looks really pretty, really striking, and really good stuff. Peter says, you want to see the suit? And she says, oh, I most certainly do. So he shows her the suit. She says, I can't wait to see you in action. And she wants to know what she's supposed to call him. And he says he doesn't know. Does she have any ideas? And of course she says, it's obvious. You're Spider-Man. So we get the first time Spider-Man swinging MJ through the city as we close out this issue. So, I really like this issue. It's got a nice battle between the main villain and Spider-Man and his good buddy Green Goblin here. Interesting kind of direction they're taking things, but overall I'd say not too much to this issue. It's some really good art, and I've enjoyed this series so far. I'm definitely gonna stick with it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and check out my channel. I got a bunch of videos I post every day. I'll see you on the next one.